Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I make my own homemade chicken stock, or bone broth, if you want to call it that, a little bit more trendy of a name. So we're going to go ahead and start with our chicken carcass. I went ahead and threw that in the pot already. Then it's really simple. We're just going to take whatever vegetables we have left in the fridge from the week. So I've got an onion, some carrots, some celery, some green onion, and I've got these like pre-made, pre-cut garlics. Normally I would just use garlic and I would even leave the skin on and throw it in there. And I've got some ginger. So we're gonna just do a rough chop of all this stuff, and we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the pot as well. So I'm just gonna take off the ends of the carrots. So we'll take those off, throw them in the compost. Got a compost. Can't forget that. And then we'll just get some rough chops here, so you can leave some chunks. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we'll just go ahead. We've got these big chunks of carrot, and we'll go ahead and throw those in the pot over the chicken carcass. We'll do the same thing with our celery here. So same thing, couple big rough chops. And this is gonna sit on the stove for a long time, so it doesn't really matter. Everything will wilt down, and then we'll strain it at the end. But we've got our big chops of celery here. Again, throwing all the ends into the compost bin. Good, so just taking off the rough edges. But the thing I like about making stock is that you don't have to have any precise cuts. So it's not like you need great knife skills. You just take those and we throw them in. And then I don't normally use green onion, but these are about to go bad, so might as well use them. More flavor. Same thing, we'll just take off the hairy ends, and we'll just throw in some big chunks there of that. And you can even throw the greens in too. I'm not doing that today, but I mean, you can eat the greens, so you might as well throw them in. It's just a little added flavor. And then next we'll just get our onion all chopped up. And like I said, the great thing about this is that you can just take the ends off the onion, but you don't have to dice it, which is really nice. You can just leave some big old chunks on there. Make sure you don't leave the grocery store sticker on. We'll take that off. Nobody needs any paper in their broth. But otherwise, just huge chunks. I leave the skin on. And I'll just let it go. It'll all simmer down together. Like I said, I don't normally use this kind of garlic, but since I have it and it's open, it's stinking up my fridge, we're gonna throw all these cloves in too. And then I'm just gonna chop up a little ginger. So again, just a little hunk here, nothing crazy, just took the ends off so we do get some of the nice ginger flavor out of there. We'll throw that in. So now our pot has just a bunch of veggies in it. So it's gonna look a little different than when we started. So there it is, nice and pretty. And then we're just gonna cover all that with water. So put it in the sink here. And we want it all to be covered. So depending on how much vegetable you have in there, it'll just depend on how much water. I'll clean up my station here while I'm waiting for that to finish. Broke piece of onion. Okay, so now that we've got that all covered with water, so we'll just see it in there, it looks nice. The next thing we're gonna do is we have to add a little bit of acid to the water. So I don't have any lemons, but I have a little apple cider vinegar. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add in about a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And the reason why we add the acid in, so either the lemon or the apple cider vinegar, is that we need the acid to leach the collagen from the bones. So that's what gives you that really nice, thick, gelatinous broth once it cools. So now that we've done that, we can just throw it on the stove. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw it on the stove, cover it, and let it simmer for the rest of the afternoon. I'm home, working from home today, so it's a little bit easier. If you're short on time, I'd let it go. I mean, I'd do it at a time where, I mean, if you could do it overnight, that would be ideal. But I'd probably let it go anywhere from 2 to 4 hours, just on a low simmer on the stove. And then when the time's done, we'll show you what to do next.